Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just plinking, trying to get
Dude,
better.
you're using up all of our ammo. Have you hit it once yet?
No.
Dude, why don't you do something that actually makes you better instead of shooting trash?
Well, what should I do?
We're about to show you 5 drills to do at the range if you're a new shooter to actually get better and not just go through a ton of ammo.
All right, guys, real quick, our sponsors on today's video is Aegis Gun Care for all your cleaning needs. Keep your guns clean, keep them running good. Next is Laser Blade Engrave. He did all the nice work on that Glock 17. They do amazing work. Go check them out. Back to the video.
All right, so first thing you're gonna want is a holster for your pistol, and some sort of a target. It could be cardboard boxes with a paper on it. It could be steel. Right now we have a C-Zone steel, and then you don't need it, but you probably want to invest in a timer because it actually makes your reps quantifiable, so you can actually tell if you're getting better or not. So I'm going to demonstrate the first drill. It's just a draw one. It's my favorite drill. You just draw from the holster. I am shooting from concealment, so you have to beat the garment, and let's get it going. So that's it. Confirm, reholster safely, and you just keep redoing that. All right, so just a few things to consider. We're not that good of shooters, but it's good to present, like get your draw stoked down, present, and after you pull the shot, don't immediately pull the gun away. Don't instantly reholster. Pull the shot, reconfirm the dot on the target, and then you can put it away, and that'll just help you in the future with follow-up shots. So the key to this drill, kind of the point of it, is just to get used to finding your dot from the draw, smoothing out your draw stroke, and just establishing your grip so that you can do it repeatedly in all the other sorts of drills.
All right, guys, the next drill is a one reload one. How we do this drill is we have a full magazine, so that way when you're pulling up, you feel the actual weight of what it's gonna feel like. And then in this mag, I got one loaded in here, and I'm gonna show you how to do this effectively so you can get lots of reps in. So first things first, make the gun hot, get in your stance. Now there's one already chambered in here now. You're gonna take your mag, reholster your pistol. Still got ammo in this one. The empty one, back in, and we're gonna do it again. So a good thing to practice, I got these from Bimart. I want to say they're like $10. It comes with a pack of them. These can be used for a lot of good things. So one thing that I've been struggling with lately is when I hit my reload, just kind of show you, I'm putting it in and closing the slide before that mag's all the way seated. So one thing I'm doing at home to practice this for free once you buy these, just put that in there, and then you'll just work on your reps. Get it up in there, then close the slide. If there's no magic bullet, you know that it went in. I don't know, these are a little tool that I use to help me, because I don't know why I'm just kind of trying to go super fast and just smacking my slide down before the round's even in, which, yeah. So go get yourself some of these if you struggle with that, or just get better at shooting. I suck, so.
All right, this next one uses a little bit more ammo in a quick succession, but it's really good to kind of figure out what you're lacking in with your grip and recoil management. So it's called a build drill. You shoot 6 rounds. Another thing it works on is making sure you're counting and you know how many rounds you're actually pulling, because you want a full mag and you want to have only 6 shots downrange. So you're gonna stop on the 7th rather than when it locks back. So don't just load 6 in your gun. I'll just do a demonstration here. So just pulling 6, and you're working on keeping that dot in the window and in as small of a little area on the target as possible. And you're just gonna get all 6 shots on target, and that is the goal.
All right, so for the third drill, we're gonna be doing the tap rack drill. You're gonna need a couple dummy rounds and a buddy to load this up for you. And we're just gonna practice clearing that jam. So what it is, you're gonna be shooting, bang, bang, bang. Gun doesn't shoot. You're gonna tap, rack, and re-engage. You're gonna clear that malfunction out of the way. So we're gonna go ahead and go. There's 2 of them in here. Okay. One downside is sometimes it's hard to find your dummy rounds, so maybe buy a few extras.
All right, so this fourth drill is just a simple one shot on one target, one shot on X, a target transition drill. This basically just helps your eye movement. So you're gonna want to draw, find your first target, and then as soon as you shoot that first target, you're gonna move your eyesight to the next one and then bring your dot to your eyesight. It just practices with red dot. It's good training when you shoot a red dot, even irons. It just helps you get your movement from eyes, gun, eyes, gun, eyes, gun, because that's the fastest way to switch between targets. Just one shot on each. And you can use a timer for this one and track how fast you can get both done. If you have the resources too, we have 3 out here. One's farther away. You can go faster on the first 2, slow it down, hit that third shot. If I had another bullet. Oops.
All right, guys, so to build off of what Jake just said, we're gonna add a little bit of movement into it. We're going to start on just some rocks. Like, I just put out some markers. We got our targets. They don't have to be steel. You guys can bring your paper targets or whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start up at the top rock. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna draw, shoot both of these. I'm gonna do a double tap on each. And if I miss, I'm going to keep engaging that target just to practice actually getting good reps, hitting the target. I'm gonna sprint back up here with my gun pointed in a safe direction because we have people here. And I'm gonna slow down and engage that far shot, which is probably about 30 yards away. So one thing to note on this one, why we're shooting this far one last is because once you're running, you're out of breath. It is harder, you got more wobble to shoot that far one. So really just practice getting a good grip, controlling your breathing, and finishing out on that far shot. You can even add some reloads in there if you suck like me. So adding the movement, you get a lot of fatigue. So hitting that far target, why we do that last is because if you don't have a good trigger pull and a nice grip, you're gonna notice. I mean, yeah.
Especially when you're out of breath.
Especially when you're out of breath, so.
Wow, this is way more fun than shooting just trash. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.